I'm very tired of this, Daniel.
I
You
understand.
know, I don't know if you can see it on me, but
I understand.
I'm just very
I
tired
can
of this,
feel it.
man.
All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with Casey. How are you doing, Casey?
You all right?
Good, man. How old are you, bro?
45.
45. You
Yeah.
from out here, Tucson?
I know. Actually, I was born in Anchorage, Alaska.
Wow. How long you been in Tucson?
I've been in Tucson almost 38 years.
38 years.
Yeah. Came out here because of my mom. Uh, I guess we're talking about addiction, right?
Yeah, yeah. Anything about your story you want to share? Want to get
The
off your
main reason,
chest?
the main reason I'm doing this, Daniel, honestly, isn't for the recourse or to be seen. It's hopefully my son sees this. You know, I want him to see this. And it was called Righteous Monkey. You said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 45 years old. I've been doing drugs for about 30 years straight. Uh, all here at Tucson. Um, I've never seen so much death in my life. I mean, you think war has a lot of death? Drugs, man. You drive a man and a woman to do just insane things, and I don't know why it hasn't scared me back inside. Uh, Maybe it's because I have that hand that wants to help those that want to die, you know. Because there's a lot of people out here that just they're on a real suicide mission, Daniel, you know, and they don't even know it. That's mainly why I'm talking to you right now, is because I'm having a hard time stepping into some programs, and I don't want to die, you know. I'm not a bad person. I made some bad moves, you know. The 12 years in prison for moving cars. I didn't even steal. They convicted me of that, you know. I was just blown away stuff, man. Anyways, my story began when my son was born. Uh, I thought I was in control of everything. I thought I was a man. I was 17 years old, you know, going on 5, you
I
know.
feel you.
Uh, a boy holding a boy. You can call it that. Scared to death, man. Man. Uh, what can I say? What can I say that will deter the next person that sees this stuff to stop using drugs?
How'd your addiction start?
My addiction started through a lot of not knowing what's going on, you know, through wanting to be liked and wanting to be fit in, and that's basically how it started, you know. 9 years old at a tutor's house, I drank some whiskey and smoked some cigarettes because I wanted my tutor to like me, you know. Uh, that's how it began, and it went on from there, you know. I've died almost 6 times out here. I've OD'd 4 times. I've been poisoned. I spent not 8 days, but eight solid days, 24-hour days in a coma, uh, induced by Banner University because I was poisoned with rat poison and lead paint. Somebody gave me the wrong pastillas, as you call it.
Yep, yes. No.
Uh,
Shit.
Not only that, but I shared them with a girlfriend of mine, and I almost killed her.
And did you think you were getting the blues
I,
veins or
I knew I was
something
getting
else?
blues. I just didn't know I was getting the poison with them. See,
Counterfeit, yeah.
it wasn't counterfeit.
Oh,
They made these to kill someone,
oh,
and I wasn't the person that was supposed to get them, and someone thought I was.
oh my God, dog.
So that's how that went. You should have seen their faces when I came back, though. They're like, "Oh my God." Yeah, it was it's crazy. It's crazy how you judge and debate. You know what's gonna happen every day out here because you just don't know what's gonna happen. You know. You don't know. Like just yesterday, I was telling a friend, man, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. You know that, bro? It's not because I didn't want to eat; it's because I just totally forgot to eat. I'm so embedded in these pills and what's going on out here in the streets. It's, man, addiction is insane. I have to say that. And I thought I was crazy, but addiction beats me tenfold. You know. All I can say to anybody who's watching is that if you got kids, man, you know, like really, just stick with them. That's the best drug you possibly have in all the world. I really don't know what else to say, Daniel, besides thank you for having this you know this vocal point, you know, for us, because this is it's pretty scary, man. You know, this last week I tried 3 times to get into Cornerstones, and I can't walk myself in there.
Just can't find it in you to. That's the hardest part, walking through them doors, you know, because we know what comes with that. We know we're going to have to detox, and that's a whole nother responsibility. We know what comes after detox. So,
The
like,
truth.
in a weird addiction sense, it's a lot easier to be out here and live the same day over and over, you know, at least from my experience. You know, my addiction started with like 5 milligram Vicodin pill. I just felt free, you know, complete. And fast forward 13 years later, detox, jail, rehab, prison. I was just running from the detox.
Yep. Learning from the truth, man. That's all detox is, man. It's just you stepping into your skin again. That's all it is, man. That's I can say it to a camera and I can say it to people, but I can't do it myself. So.
Yeah. Do you have any fears about walking through those doors?
I do. I got a lot of fears about dealing with the truth. You know, I got a lot of truth. You know, I don't want to deal with. You know. I've hated doing drugs since I started, man. I knew I was doing wrong. 17 years old, I started heavy in drugs. I knew right then and there I did not want to be doing this, but I continued doing it. I don't know why. And here I am, 45 years old, with like 8 teeth in my mouth. I can't even chew my food, and I still don't know why I'm doing this.
How long you been doing the blues?
The blues I've only been doing for a couple years.
Okay.
2 years maybe.
And as far as like opiates, did you do anything else, or?
I did heroin for a couple years.
Okay.
You know, but I was a '90s kid. You know, I was on the speed wagon, methamphetamines. You know.
Yeah, I'm 43, so I feel you on that.
Remember those videos they used to show us like in 2nd grade, Daniel?
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day.
This is them when they didn't do drugs, and this is them now. Well, check it out. This is me now. You know, if you look at me back then, I was a good-looking dude. You know.
Yep, then and now.
Then and now.
This is your brain on drugs. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Yeah.
All that, yeah. All the PSAs.
That right there is the worst feeling in the world. You know, to just think about where your kid's at when you know where you're at. You know, man.
So as far as, I don't want to pry too much into your business, but if you don't mind elaborating, like, how did you separate from your son and or kids, and what message do you have for him? And we could just finish off with that. I don't want to keep you too long.
What separated me and my son?
Yeah, because you said you wanted to hopefully get this to your son.
Yeah, hopefully he sees it at least. You know.
So what happened with that?
The truth of the matter is that I wanted to go to the Marines, Alex, and your mom didn't want me to go. She didn't feel that it was fair for me to go play with my toys and her get to stay home and take care of the kid. So I came home, and I envied her. You know, I didn't envy her. I was very upset with her, put you that way, because I just didn't understand her thinking. I would have put her anywhere in the world for the rest of her life. And she just couldn't wrap that around her mind at the time. My son, if he sees this, I just want him to know, I'm not mad at him. I can honestly say if it wasn't for him at the time he came into my life, I don't really think I would have had much more to live for then, It was getting pretty dry, pretty dreary, pretty dark. So you're a bright light in my life, You still are. Yeah, that's about it. I learned more now how to take responsibility for the things I've done, Daniel. And that's me taking responsibility, not anybody else, because I know what I've done. Uh, and moving forward, but you can't expect other people to do that. You got to give them time. It's all about time. Anyways.
What's the craziest thing you've experienced out here? Or scariest day of your life?
Wow. Scariest day of my life is when I took charge of a CPR case that was going down. And I literally had to smack a couple people off this person and do it right so he lived. Craziest thing I ever saw while I've been out here, a dude with a machete stuck squarely in his forehead and going like this, like it was funny, and he was high, but literally it was.
Oh man!
Yeah, like that.
Yep. And he did that?
No, my friend had just did it.
Oh.
Yeah, over drug money. Yep. The only reason they left it in his head is because he couldn't pull it out.
Yeah. That's dangerous, actually.
Man. Good thing we got thick skulls,
Yeah.
Besides that, I think another craziest thing is a bunch of naked people riding bikes. If you guys saw that, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, man. Shout out Tucson.
Shout out Tucson.
Shout out Tucson, man. So 2 more short questions.
You got it.
What is the biggest fear in your life?
Moving forward, maybe finding another lady in my life and having more kids, because that's what a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to, he's supposed to put old things away and bring out the new. And I'm very tired of this, Daniel.
I understand.
I don't know if you can see it on me, but
I understand.
I'm just very tired.
I can feel it. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I know how it feels to be in active addiction and having the option to walk through those doors, but you just can't pull that trigger yet.
Yeah.
I know what that's like, bro.
What was your second question?
Let's see, second question. If any family or friends see this interview, do you have a message for them?
Just know whatever dark space you're in, wherever you're at, you're always loved. It's my only message. Don't ever think you're not loved. And I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find. Glen, Fort Lowell, Oracle, Grant, downtown. If you need to talk or you need to say anything, I'm around.
Well, I'll give you my card. Has my name, my number, my YouTube channel on there if you ever want to check out your video.
What's the name of it again?
Righteous Monkey.
Righteous Monkey, guys.
So
YouTube.
You're going to have my contact info. If you ever need to talk anything out, I'm here 24 hours a day. If you ever need a ride to the doors to detox or rehab, I'm here any time of the day, because detox is open and those places are open 24 hours a day. So I'm available, bro. If your son ever reaches out, just keep in touch with me somehow, or I could let him know, where you're at. We could figure that out. But But yeah, I really appreciate your story.
No problem.